Dipper woke up a few hours later, but I took one look at him, felt his forehead, and took him to the urgent care clinic. He was running a fever of 103. They took a culture, told me to keep him in bed, and they would call with the results. Birch came along with us, and as soon as they said to make sure he stayed in bed, he remarked,
"Damn it! Now what are we going to do?"
"About what?"
"About the song. He was going to be the lead."
"Dipper is running a dangerously high fever, and you're thinking about the contest?"
"But it's only 3 days away. We can't back out at this point. The penalties will be enormous. I could do it myself and just let him play a tambourine or something, but you heard what the judges said about Birch and the Beach Bears."
"All right, I'll do it."
"What?"
"Put it down an octave and I'll do it."
But what about your stage fright?"
"Forget that. If you're so intent on doing this, I'll do my best. But I'm still aghast that with Dipper sick with, well, who knows what? It could even be pneumonia. All you seem concerned with is this stupid competition."
"I'm sorry, Stark. Yes, I care, but I just can't get this out of my mind."
"Well, let's get him back to the hotel and you can train me on singing it. But seriously, Birch, you're becoming entirely obsessed with this and it has me extremely concerned."
"But it could mean so much for the future."
"And I have stuff to say about that too, but not now. Let's get Dipper back to the hotel." We no sooner got Dipper a fever reducer and back in bed when Birch started drilling me on the song. He adjusted the pitch a bit and tried to find the best location in my range. Yes, the thought of singing in front of millions by myself didn't thrill me in the slightest, and I really wish Birch would simply pull us out of this, especially after what I discovered when I read the contract he signed. But all thoughts of talking to him about his obsession got put on the back burner. He was so intent on getting the song right. Dipper stayed in bed and slept off and on for the next 2 days. The clinic called and said it was actually a mild bacterial infection, probably brought on by fatigue and exposure. We started him on an antibiotic, and his fever reduced greatly, thank goodness. Then came the day of the competition. Birch was up early and was dressed in his usual. He told me to do the same.
"This is Unplugged week, so we need to look as natural as possible."
Just then Dipper came into the lounge. He was wearing his usual cap and bomber jacket.
"I'm ready."
No, Dipper, you need to stay here and rest."
"No, please. You can't leave me out. I feel fine."
I checked his temperature. It was down to 99. "You still have a fever, Dipper. You should rest."
"No, come on. I came out all this way to help Birch compete. You can't leave me out. They're looking for a whole group. They might penalize us. Besides, I can sing. I've been warming up all yesterday. Please, you gotta let me come."
"Well, he's right that they might penalize us if we aren't all there."
"Well, okay, but if that fever comes back..." We got to the studio and Dipper seemed fine. We made a few adjustments to the arrangement so Dipper could have a part as well. He was right that his voice was fine. I continued to check his temperature throughout the day, and it never rose.
Tonight, one of these bands will be eliminated from the competition. Which one will it be? Laugh Attack? The Beach Bears? Or Dog? Your vote decides their fate tonight on Rock Band War.
I made sure Dipper was all right. Birch spent his time going over his guitar part, making sure he had it down perfect. The look of sheer intent on his face reminded me of what it was I really needed to talk to him about. But now was not the time.
Our second band has received more votes than any other band still in the competition. Tonight they go for the final. As their cover, they have chosen a song originally done by the group Extreme. From Huntington, West Virginia, here to sing the song More Than Words, please welcome the Beach Bears.
Here show you feel that your love for me is real.
What would you say if I took those words away?
Then you couldn't make things new just by saying I love you. More than words. Now that I've tried to talk to you and make you understand, all you have to do is close your eyes and just reach out your hand and touch me. Hold me close, don't ever let me go. More than words is all I ever needed you to show. Then you wouldn't have to say that you love me, 'cause I'd already know.
What would you do if my heart was torn in two?
More than words to show you feel that your love for me is real.
What would you say if I took those words away?
Then you couldn't make things new just by saying